Before we start this video, I'd like to say I might do a Q&A, might. So I'll leave a link in the description of a community post where you can ask me questions that I might answer on video. Might. So if you guys are curious about anything about me, go to the link in the description and comment on the post any question. As long as it's not like, fucking rude and mean and like disrespectful and like disrespectful to my... Just be a decent human being. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. I cried on my way home from school today. Because one, I was late for my dentist appointment, which they said if I was late for my dentist appointment that they would cancel it. Two, I just had an overall bad day in school. A lot of stress built up and I forgot to bring like a very important thing and the teacher hit me. She probably thinks we're like this, but I still don't want to be hit by people who I'm like this with. And then I find out that number three, I have an interview practice with the principal of the school. And that won't even be my last interview because it's an interview practice. I'm practicing for a real interview. And then four, my exam, my entrance exam that I still haven't studied for. And then five, I was just thinking about how everyone I've ever known, everyone I've ever loved, all of my friends in the Philippines, they're all having fun. Legitimately, every single one of them, I always see on their Instagrams how much fun they're having every day. And then I'm here in Japan with no one I can understand, no one who can understand me, no real connections, no real friends. And it just feels like I'm being left out. They're all having fun and I'm the only one who's not. Come to Japan, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It's good for your future, they said. What about for my now? What about for my now well-being, Like, what if I don't reach getting a job because of my life here in Japan? So today's gonna be a busy week for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I really need to. I already broke my streak that one Saturday when I went to Tokyo. It's kind of getting to me, The burden of having to post on here. I'm trying to tell myself it's not like that. And I'm just, over dramatizing things. And that I don't have to post every single day. But For the people like me who zone out a lot, when you zone like the fuck out and you really need to zone the fuck back in and you're like aware in your head you need to zone back in because you need to do something but it won't work, you just won't zone back in. Like in your mind, while zone out, you're in your mind, you're like, I need to zone back in, I need to move, I need to stop staring into this small space, I've been staring at it for 5 minutes, and you're like, zone in, zone back in, but it won't work. Yeah, I had a lot of those today. It feels like my mental well-being is just... Ever since I came to Japan, I am not happy here. There is nothing good in my life here in Japan. It doesn't feel worth it anymore. I don't know what to do about that because we've spent so much time and money trying to get me in Japan. And now like only 4 or 5 months in, I go, hey guys, I kind of can't. They're gonna be upset even if they don't show it, even if they like try to hide it from me. I know they're upset. I don't like that. I don't like when people are upset at me. I'm complaining too much today. Japanese humor is so simple. I figured it out immediately. Especially with girls, their humor is basically just acting really fucking awkward. There's so many times like there's so many times where it's like there's 3 of us, I'm one of them, and the 2 of them are like just like acting like really awkward at each other, like oh, hello, like in Japanese, okay? In Japanese, they're like hello, here you go. Like, I don't know if it's like appropriate to laugh at that moment. Like, am I a part of the joke, guys? Guys, can I laugh? It's really funny because no one in real life ever speaks that way. But they act so awkward with each other. Even with like people that are like best as of friends. Like outside of like classes, I see them like laughing and hanging out with each other. They do this stupid awkward act. And it's really funny. Before going out, I just got finished eating a whole bag of Mr. Donut. I think Mr. Donut's the only consistent good thing that has been happening in my life these past few weeks. Like, what is all of this I'm going through for? Surely something worth it, right? But it never feels like any of this is worth anything. It doesn't feel like any of what I do is worth it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting really depressive. I just realized there's like a really ugly sound in the background. I don't know if that has been picking up. I'm so sorry if it has. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired today. I didn't even realize. I miss playing games. But when I say games, I don't mean like only one game, like maybe Minecraft or Roblox. I miss playing games. I miss going on Steam and then going through my friends' libraries and then randomly installing a game I find and then playing it for maybe like 30 minutes and then quitting again. I miss it. I don't have the time for it anymore. I also miss reading. I miss reading. It's so sad. These entries are so sad lately. I'm so sorry. If I had a time inside of school to think of things to talk about that aren't only sad, I would. But guess who doesn't have the time? It's getting colder and colder every day. You know, whenever I think like it can't get any colder than this. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it still hasn't started snowing? What do you mean snow hasn't started yet and it's this cold? You know, 5 months into Japan and I still don't know how to ride a bike. Dude! Again, I don't have the time! I don't have the time. On Saturdays, right? Because each week is so stressful, right? On Saturdays, I just want to rest. So it's like I literally only have 6 days in a week. Because one day is like rest day. Genuine rest day. I don't want to be doing anything for Saturdays. But sometimes I have to do stuff on Saturdays. I have stuff scheduled on Saturdays. And I have to get up on Saturdays. That's the worst thing ever for me. Lately, I've been missing like 2022 music like Mac DeMarco, I Dress, Clairo, oh, and Ricky Montgomery. I started listening to them again lately and it's really nice. I don't know what about 2022 I miss. Maybe just the music, honestly, but 2022 was the worst. Not only was it the worst for me, I was the worst in 2022. I genuinely don't like back reading old messages because that is not me. That is a skinwalker. I don't like seeing the type of person I was in 2022 because I look back on it and it's like I would never say that. Why did I say that? And it's not like embarrassing shit even. It's like why am I cursing out my friend? She asked me if I was okay. Like, did I think that was funny? She was genuinely concerned and I start cursing her out. Like, why would I do that? I like realize how bad I used to treat some of my friends and it's like I will atone for this for the rest of my life. I swear on my life. We don't talk about 2022. No. Kindly, humbly ask anyone in my life who witnessed me in 2022 to forget about all that. Just forget about it. It's not even, it's nothing, you know? Swear to God wasn't me. I'll end it there for today. I guess I'll see you in the next one and I hope you have a good night.